It's the 5th annual Stebbie Awards, started many, many moons ago with Steve Stebbing, who is in the lovely town of Penticton, BC. I'm Shane Hewitt. I'm in Ottawa, and stevestebbing.ca is where you connect with Steve. Steve reviews movies, talks about movies and celebs and all the things. And there is a video podcast that happens with Chloe Stebbing, his daughter and partner in this, that is online. Now, it's mega in-depth, and all throughout the year, they have these great conversations about movies and loving movies, going to the Vancouver International Film Festival. You name it, it's there, and it's all online. Hey, Steve.
Hello.
Well,
best time of the year. Yeah.
Best time of the year. 5 years of Stebbie Awards. How does that feel?
Yes. I know. It's intense. When honestly was putting it together, I was trying to I was looking back through it, and I'm like, oh wow, this is number 5. This is interesting. Half a decade.
Mm-hmm. Now, in previous years, we've had you change your mind last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any surprises this year or no?
Honestly, it was just on the deadline that you're asking for all of these submissions. I did have a little panic on that day. But I think we're solid right now. I'm not making any changes right now. We're solid.
Okay. Well, let's get started. Your general overview of 2025 in movies. It seemed kind of like to me, as the non-movie guy, of the year that people started to head back to the theater a little bit. No?
Yeah, a little bit. It's funny because one of the big ones that appears a bunch on my list is considered a box office bomb, but I consider it probably one of the best constructed cinematic experiences that I've been in theaters in 20 years. So yeah, I think my biggest frustration this year is people equating box office success to picture quality.
Best movie. Yep.
Yeah, and I think that's getting really frustrating because people are like, oh, the more expensive thing is the better thing. And it's like, no, it's really not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. And I went through the list of the top by box office, and it's pretty typical. It's well-marketed stuff because you have Lilo and Stitch on there, Zootopia 2, right? There's a bunch on there that are just there because, they're popular and they have a trend.
Mm-hmm.
Tron is in the top 30, right, in North America in the box office.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make the list anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it is interesting, although I have to tell you, I'm a little disappointed that F1's not at the top of the list. Personal favorite there.
Should be.
Good show, right?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely agree.
All right, let's get started here with the Stebbie Awards. Steve Stebbing is here, and Best Director is, your nominees are, now I'm going to get these names wrong because some of these names are new to me. Yorgos Lanthimos.
Mm-hmm.
Begonia, Clint Bentley, Train Dreams, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another, Eva Victor, Sorry Baby, and Chloe Zhao with Hamnet. Now, where do we go with that, Steve? Best Director.
Best Director, and this is really tough because I love a lot of these ones, and you have a first-time director in there, Eva Victor, but Chloe Zhao. Steven Spielberg presented this film for her to make, Hamnet, and says, I think you're the person to make this film. And this is the first film she does with real actors besides Eternals, which was a Marvel film, so you don't really count it. But this is cinematic craft done to a T. And Chloe Zhao just shows how adept she is at making such a textured film that honestly pulls tears out of you like a snake charmer. It's crazy.
So, I noticed that in the nominees, Hamnet's there a lot. Is it without, I don't even know what's on the top here, but what is it good? It's dramatic.
It's really, really good. And it's crazy because, this is about William Shakespeare's family, and this is something that's not largely known at all. Anything about his family life.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah. He had no So this is, Maggie O'Farrell wrote the book for this one. So this is an extrapolation. This is not based on reality. But after watching this film, and then it's going to be hard not to think about Hamnet every time I think about Hamlet. It feels synonymous. It feels like it is the perfect meld to it, and it feels real. It really does feel like, oh, that's the actual story.
Yeah, I mean, I studied theater in school, and we did Hamlet in school, and I didn't know that his son had died at 11, and so on goes this movie. All right, so the best winner there is Chloe Zhao, Hamnet. We're going to get through a couple of these quickly to get going. Best supporting actress. Sorry, no offense, supporting actress people. Wumni Mosaku, Sinners. Naomi Aki, Sorry Baby. Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another. Zoe Deutsch, Nouvelle Vague, and Emily Watson, Hamnet. Best supporting actress, Steve.
Best supporting actress is an actress making her debut, her very first role, but she had a very good teacher and mentor in Paul Thomas Anderson. For One Battle After Another, she is the winner. She is the driving force of this film, even though Leonardo DiCaprio is the first build. It feels like Chase's character is at the center of it and holds her own in scenes with Sean Penn, Leo, Benicio del Toro. I mean, she's good.
All right, Chase Infinity. Best supporting actress. Sean Penn, you said, is there. He's at the top of the list for best supporting actor. Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another. Akira Emoto. Rental Family, Paul Mescal is Hamnet, and Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. Seeing a pattern here, Steve.
Yeah, and it's all just kind of fodder for Sean Penn to win the award, who is my pick for Best Supporting Actor this year. And I honestly think that he's probably going to nab the trophies in the real prestigious awards. So this is just kind of the kickoff for him.
All right. Best Actor Awards. That's the Stebbies. Brendan Fraser, Rental Family. Joaquin Phoenix, Eddington. Jesse Plemons, Begonia. Joel Edgerton, Train Dreams. And Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. Best Actor, Steve.
Best Actor, and I was weighing with Leo being the guy to win this one for ever since September, seeing One Battle After Another. But then Train Dreams came out on Netflix, and I had to shift everything to Joel Edgerton. Because this is a man's man film, a man at the turn of the century, and a life story that is engaging. And I think anybody could pick up this film and really be enthralled with it. Just beautiful stuff.
Great stuff. The Stebbie Awards. Best Actress. Eva Victor, Sorry Baby. Jessie Buckley, Hamnet. Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Emma Stone, Begonia. And Renate Rensve, how do you say it? Sentimental Value.
This was really tough. This was probably the hardest time I had picking a winner because all of these actresses are so damn strong and just hugely recommended films. But Jessie Buckley, Hamnet, I think really the third act is where it all comes together for me and cemented it in my mind as the most unforgettable performance of the year. But all of these are great.
All right, well, we talked about Hamnet a couple of times. Let's hear a little clip from the trailer.
Mama.
They may be gone.
Mama.
My boy. He lives not.
You should go to London. That place in your head is now more real to you than anywhere else.
I am myself indifferent on it. Again.
Do you not wonder what is in it?
In what?
The play.
What shall I do?
Keep your heart open.
Well, it's the story of it's a story of heartbreak and the story of a loss of a son, and then what we know as Hamlet to come out of Hamnet. Quite a touching movie, Steve. Good stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Coming up, the Stebbie Awards continue. We've got the best foreign films, best documentary. We've got best comedy and the best movie of the year. Plus, of course, it's Steve Stebbing, so you know there's going to be a scary one in there somewhere. The Stebbie Awards, stevestebbing.ca. Shane Hewitt and the Night Shift. We'll be right back. It's the Stebbie Awards. We're going to continue with the biggest shows of the year, a la Steve Stebbing. And why not? We've done it for 5 years. At the end of the year, we go through the biggest movies, not necessarily based on how much money they made, but actually, are they good or not? stevestebbing.ca to connect with Steve. He's in Penticton, BC. Shane Hewitt here in Ottawa. In Ontario, if you missed the first half, it'll be available on the podcast at The Steve Will Dead on YouTube too. Steve, we got to dig into a couple quickly here. Animated series, best animated series of the year. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, Predator, Killer of Killers, Bad Guys 2, Zootopia 2, In Your Dreams.
Yeah, a lot of sequels in there, right? And I think it kind of shows that I don't get to see a lot of animated films, but these are the ones that actually made a mark on me this year, and I'm going to go super predictable. The one out of the outlier is Predator, Killer of Killers, which is my favorite film of the year. An exhilarating action film on Disney Plus that will set you up for Predator Badlands. Great film.
Okay. All right, there you go. Zootopia 2, almost $250 million in sales.
Insane. And it hasn't even been out for, it's been out for only like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Crazy.
So we'll see. This all could change when it comes to the dollars. That's why we do the best movie. Best foreign film, Steve Stebbing and the Stebbies. No Other Choice, The Ugly Stepsister, It Was an Act, Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, and The Secret Agent.
Yeah, and I have brought all of these, most of these films to the show, and a lot of them were these VIFF films, and it was just an accident. It should have been at the top of the list, being the Palme d'Or winner at Cannes this year. But I have no other choice but to go with No Other Choice, which is a South Korean film from the master Park Chan-wook, and I think a mainstream audiences might really pull some interesting stuff from this film. It's really good.
Well, and the South Korean movies are good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're very, very good.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want a new perspective that's not American perspective, watch a South Korean movie.
Well, and Parasite is a Best Picture winning, Oscar award winning film. So, yeah.
Best documentary, we have Megadoc, Are We Good, Wick is Pain, John Candy, I Like Me, and Marley Matlin, Not Alone Anymore. John Candy pulls at the heartstrings, though, but is it the best documentary for the Stebbies?
I would really like it to be, especially with what John Candy meant to me, in what kind of brings me to being a film guy now. John Candy's kind of a big part of that. And honestly, if you look at the other ones, I mean, Wick is Pain and Megadoc are both film related documentaries. And then I have 3 like personal documentaries. Are We Good's the Mark Maron film. But the winner has to be Marley Matlin, Not Alone Anymore, which was made by a deaf filmmaker, Shoshana Stern, a deaf filmmaker making a film about a deaf icon and with all those sensibilities in play. And it's hard to explain unless you see the film and actually take in what the sound design of the film is all about, because it's very, very, very interesting, especially if you stay through the credits and see some of the outtakes between them. It's really, really great.
Stuff. All right, the Stebbies. Time for the best comedy. One of Them Days, Splitsville, Good Fortune, The Ballad of Wallace Island, and Friendship. What's the best movie of the year for best comedy, Steve?
I mean, all of these are must-see films, and I really dig them a lot. But Good Fortune, Aziz Ansari's debut as a filmmaker, with Keanu Reeves playing an angel, playing Gabriel the angel. And Keanu's already lovable as it is.
I'm not really supposed to be doing this. I'm normally only in charge of saving people from texting and driving.
Wait, you're telling me I have a budget guardian angel?
Kinda.
My life is just in the service of people like Jeff.
Arj, I'm Jeff, a pleasure.
The people who actually get to live.
Fix my cold plunge. Get a disco floor for my party and find a shaman to take me on an ayahuasca journey.
Maybe I can show you that life is not all it's cracked up to be.
Well, after John Wick, seeing Keanu Reeves wearing angel wings everywhere he goes is kind of fun.
It's so great. And not only angel wings, but they're like small angel wings because they're not big enough to sustain a flight. So it's kind of funny. It's just everything about Gabriel is kind of funny because he's a texting and driving angel. Like he's not like a top tier angel. But there's something that I love about this film. The fact that it's pulling on like a classic like Wings of Desire, and angels want to be human, essentially, as well as taking a look at class disparity, how horrible the gig industry is, like doing Uber Eats and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot to say and a lot to stick with you, and that's why Good Fortune is the best comedy this year.
The Stebbie Awards, Best Mystery, Horror, or Thriller, Steve's favorite of the categories. We have The Long Walk, Weapons, Bring Her Back, Begonia, and Sinners.
Yeah, this is a heavyweight list, and again, really, really tough for me to do. But when I looked at the final result, I couldn't not give Begonia this award. Yorgos Lanthimos just knows how to twist your brain, and he's got Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons to help do it. And you're second guessing yourself all the way through to the end of this film.
Welcome to the headquarters of the human resistance.
Where's my hair?
Your hair has been destroyed to prevent you from contacting your ship.
What ship?
Your mothership?
Okay. In the next 48 hours, the police and the FBI will begin a statewide manhunt. I'm a high-profile female corporate executive. I am crucial. In all humility, I can say that.
Okay. It's a good line. Begonia, the winner.
Deservedly.
Well, very good. All right. We've got Best Sci-Fi Fantasy, Mickey 17, Frankenstein, Superman, and Thunderbolt, Steve.
Oh, and Predator Badlands.
Predator Badlands in there too?
Yes, and that is the winner. Because the whole movie takes place on a foreign planet with everything trying to kill the Predator. And you finally have like an actual factual mix of Predator and Alien, because Weyland Yutani, as a corporation, has an android character in it, which is played by Elle Fanning. And this movie just rocks from start to finish. It's just, you're on the edge of your seat with your jaw on the floor with the popcorn.
Well, and the Elle Fanning part, when it reveals, at least in the trailer, what's going on there, that's kind of fun.
It's so fun. And she's so goofy and plucky in it. And I really like that.
Yeah. And, but to be taken seriously in that sort of casual throwaway kind of way. Kind of cool.
Yep.
All right. Best action films, the Stebbie Awards. Steve Stebbing is here. We have Warfare, finally F1, Sisu Road to Revenge, Predator Badlands, and Fight or Flight. Come on, F1. That's my vote.
I know, and I know that would be your vote, and I'm totally going to disappoint everyone out there that really loved F1, and I loved F1 too a lot, and it's a film that rattles in your chest. But Predator Badlands is so packed to the brim, to the gills with action and crazy like scenes that stick in your brain, and to have a Predator as a lead character, come on.
Well, since we have Best Sci-Fi Fantasy and Best Action winner, here it is.
So this is your first hunt. And you've come to the most dangerous planet in the universe.
All right, and then you got to watch the trailer for that one.
All
right, here it is. It's a Stebbie Awards. We've got to get Best Picture in, Train Dreams, Hamnet, Begonia, Sorry Baby, one battle after another. A lot of them have already won awards tonight, Steve. What is the Best Picture?
You know what? For since I saw it in September, it was all gearing towards Paul Thomas Anderson and one battle after another, especially with that third act. But Hamnet really broke me. It really broke me.
Mama. They may be gone.
Mama.
My boy.
The emotion, Steve, really gets me in this, too, because, like, the emotion, without a doubt, is
You
just...
should go to London.
Yeah.
That place in your head.
And if you
is
know
now
the
more real
Hamlet
to you
story
than
or
anywhere
not,
else.
you feel like you know the Hamlet story.
I am
Like, it's good
myself
stuff.
indifferent
It
on
is.
it.
It
Again.
is. And like I was saying
Do you
before,
not
Chloe
wonder what is in
Zhao
it?
isn't really an
what?
actor's
The play.
director. This time she had to be.
What did
And
I do?
Keep your
just
eyes open.
pulls it off with aplomb, we'll say.
It's beautiful. All right, there it is. The Stebbie Awards, Season 5, stevestebbing.ca. Thank you, brother. You did it again.
I know, I can relax now. I feel like
The
so
year's done.
light.